Hello, welcome to Muckman Movies. Thanks for joining me on this much belated April pickup video. Hope you had a great bank holiday again. I'm looking forward to the next one at the end of May. But anyway, stay tuned to see what I picked up in April. Right, so I had a very quiet month in April. I only picked up 4 releases. There's 6 films over these 4 releases, but yeah, I'm trying to take a bit of a step back on my purchasing now. I've got loads of films that I've still not watched in my collection, so I'm going to try and focus on watching those and try and save some money towards a life-changing event coming up in the next 5 to 8 years. I'm trying to save up so I can retire early. So yeah, my focus is now firmly on retiring. Hopefully when I get to 60, but you never know with what's going on around the world at the moment, which is influencing people's pension funds and what have you. Anyway, ignore all that. Let's get on with it. So yeah, picked up the Daredevils and Ode to Gallantry set from Eureka. This is from the godfather of Hong Kong cinema, Chang Cheh. I've heard good things about this. I've seen a few reviews on YouTube, one particularly from Man vs. Film. Go and check his reviews out if you want. But yeah, I don't know much about these. I just know that they're supposed to be cracking and really entertaining stuff. A lot of martial arts action, which I like. So that's the Daredevils and Ode to Gallantry. So next up is another set that includes 2 films, and that's Nomad and My Heart Is That Eternal Rose. These are 2 films by Patrick Tam, who was apparently the mentor of Wong Kar-wai. Everyone knows how great Wong Kar-wai's films look, cinematography-wise. So yeah, really looking forward to these. Nomad is supposed to be exceptional. It's about this lovesick couple who they indulge in sex and freedom until a Red Army deserter brings violence to their door. That's supposed to be absolutely phenomenal. And I've heard My Heart Is That Eternal Rose. It's a lot more violent than the title of the film suggests. So that's those 2. Then I picked up Eureka's limited edition of Juggernaut. I'd noticed they were starting to get low on stock on Amazon, and a couple of websites were saying out of stock, so I jumped on this to make sure I didn't miss out. Juggernaut, directed by Richard Lester, who did A Hard Day's Night with the Beatles, and it stars Richard Harris, Anthony Hopkins, Omar Sharif, Ian Holm, David Hemmings and Shirley Knight. What a cast that is. So I'm looking forward to this. It's a bit of a disaster movie with a bit of a terrorist plot going on the cruise liner. So can't wait to watch that one. I reckon I saw that when I were in my early teens, to be honest, but can't remember anything about it. But if you say Richard Harris, it's a no-brainer to me. I love Richard Harris. And then finally, I picked up the steelbook of Blazing Saddles by Mel Brooks. I've never ever owned a copy of Blazing Saddles, not even in VHS days. So I thought it was about time I rectified that and picked up the steelbook. Got 10% off at Zavvi using my red carpet code. And this is the 4K release. So I got 10% off, got it cheaper than what it should have been. There's your 2 discs on the inside out. So that's it. That's all I've purchased in April. If you watched my March pickup video, you'd have noticed I picked up Robert Eggers' Nosferatu steelbook, and it had a big dent in it. So I ended up sending that back, and they sent me a replacement, and that had a dent in it as well. So they refunded me in full, but they said you can keep hold of it, which was nice of them. So then I attempted with the back of a teaspoon. If you ever have this issue, open it up from the inside. Obviously take the discs out from where the dent is, and then just try and iron it out with the spoon. I think you can see my marks with the spoon there. And now, where's that dent? There it is. So the dent is there, and I'll see if I can. There you go. You can pick it out there now, but it was much deeper than that. It's barely noticeable in certain light. You can only catch it when you've got the sunlight at an angle. But I managed to iron out that dent as best as possible, and I got this for free eventually. So yeah, that's a tip. If you ever get any dents on your steelbooks, use the back of a teaspoon, iron it out from the inside where the plastic is on a nice flat surface, and a lot of the time you'll get it out totally. But this one, it was so deep, yeah, you'll never get it out. But look, you can't even see it there. You can only see it when I catch the light like that. So yeah, I'm pretty made up with that. I got it for nothing in the end. So those are my April pickups. Is there any April releases that I've missed out on? Should I have picked them up? Let me know in the comments below. It's always interesting reading your comments. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and give me a like. Enjoy the rest of your bank holiday Monday. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.